And so if there's anything I'd love for you to take away from today, is just do one thing today. Do one thing today that helps you in one of your key significant relationships in your life. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It can be if you want it to be. But man, just do that one thing.
This morning was insanity. Yesterday, I rocked the whole day and I had balance. I own that day. Today's been coordinated chaos, and I have to understand that that's balance and that's okay.
Yeah. I have to say to the group, you all can do it. They might just say, I feel like I can do this.
Sometimes courage doesn't even look like doing the really, really hard, scary thing. Sometimes courage looks like saying no to the thing that you think you were supposed to do in order to wait for the thing that you know you need to do.
That's good.
Courage is not always just jumping.
Get people further in their career, earlier in their life than I got there. Man, that's a win. I don't care. I'll be the latter. Just crawl up over my shoulders and get over there.
You're supposed to support your life and to sometimes let it creep to where your life is secondary to your career, right? You let just all the demand.
That was speaking to me. Because if you just go through life and you're just having transactions and just these surface conversations with people, they don't benefit and you don't benefit.
Right.
So you've got to dig a little deeper.
It had a long bit of history, and it serves to give that back to the industry with. I've seen that before, done that before. I love the way you're thinking, and let's try some of yours, some of mine.
70 is 90% of an organization of the S&P 500 value was created by tangible assets.
Right.
90% of that value today is created by knowledge, workers, intangible assets.
Wound up, and I say this because I definitely used to do this. They'll get themselves really wound up in all the story, but without pulling the theme and then picking that way forward, right? You know,
yeah.
And that's a really
and excited just by that positive reinforcement, and it just reminds me that, we need to be doing
my purpose as, being a helper. I get so much joy from even just connecting people on LinkedIn or
all the ideas.
You need the crazy idea people in the room. You need them. And then you need the people who are the realists who are like, okay, let's select which ones in here can work.
Yeah, but you're the rock of multifamily.
If you smell what Matt Easton is leasing.
I love it. Yes. I'm gonna send you over the paperwork. We're gonna trademark that, and I'll have your check over to you.
That's right. I love it. Hey, oh my gosh. Yes. Wow.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Some amazing folks have been on the show. So
wow. What?
And you are one of them. So just welcome to the club.
I'll take it. I'll take that. I use the little stuff. No.
Yeah. All right.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I was so jumping up and down, by the way, when I got the email that was like, yes, let's do it. I was like, yes.
By knowledge, create buy-in, and then have a why for your people. So communication is imperative, regardless of any team that you're on, any industry that you're in. Communication.
Did you just act like you didn't know who Liberace was?
No, I knew who he was. I just couldn't think of his name.
Who's that guy in Vegas a lot? Elvis?
Right.
Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Elvis? Is it a short eye or a long eye? I don't know.
Who's that guy? I don't know if Liberace is who's that guy? I mean, he's big enough that you should know. Who's that?
Who's that guy?
Who was that?
Yeah, that was
to encourage myself and sometimes inspire myself or challenge myself. And I've just found over some time here that I think it's resonated with others. But it's truly originating, or it came from an organic place of
her. And then I said, I'm going to be your friend at this conference. And she was like, come on, let's go. And I think that how accepting she is of people, how friendly Tammy Longo is, she connects with everybody.
That's it.
Wow.
Awesome.
That was so much fun.
Well, that fun?
What inspires me is once you've got that relationship and the basis of it is strong and you've got a good understanding and trust, then you build on that.
Recording in progress. You like this?
Oh my God, I love the shirt. I
did this just for you.
Oh my God.
There's like this intangible in our personal lives and our professional lives about like the feeling of being supported. Mm-hmm. And I think if you can create and provide that feeling in a way that your team receives it, I think that's super
So
cool.
might be encouraged and find hope and realize we can make it through anything.
if we just try.
And I just want the best for them. And I believe, again, that's exactly why I do what I do, because I do.
Keep learning, keep curious, keep being aware of the people around you and how you can be as kind as you possibly can. And sometimes being kind is just saying nothing.
But when you figure it out and then you're confident in it, it is life-changing. One of my favorite things to say is, life is not a dress rehearsal. Like, we're on.
She answered the phone. She was really nice, and she laughed, and she even asked, she says, "Sir, are you trying to go back in time?" And I was like, I would love to go back to a time we had fresh, cool air.
Right.
And before we hung up, she said, "Mr. Glenn, thank you. I needed this